Thank you for being so patient with me. I know it's been a while since I posted a video, but it's a lot going on in my life, but we'll get to that on another video. Today, I am going to do a bubble ponytail, and I'm going to do it heat free. My client's hair has been shampooed, conditioned, and detangled. It is still damp, and that is the best way to, go throughout the hair. I'm just sectioning it off to do a ponytail now, and it's better when it's damp. Do not dry detangle. So I got y'all a little situation, new spray bottles that read all hair is good hair, because I'm always trying to push that agenda. And as you can see, it's just a continuous mist. There's no stream, so it's less mess and full coverage. So you can grab you one of these at deeperthanhair.com. Now what I'm doing is I'm just going to moisten her hair back down, because after working with it for a few minutes, it tends to just dry out depending on the porosity of your hair. Is basically letting you know how fast or slow it's going to dry out. But her hair is definitely drying fast, so I'm just wetting it back down. And she also has a little gel in it, so instead of with a normal ponytail I would put gel on each section, but she has a little gel in it from her detangling phase. She put a little gel in her hair, so I'm just going to dampen it with the water, and it's just going to basically break the gel back down and help me smooth it out. So I'm just going to hold that section in place, and then I'm going to work on the next section. You definitely want to make sure that you remain gentle when you're dealing with coils. You want to be gentle when you're dealing with any hair, period. But with coils for sure, because they tend to lock together and you don't want to pull them apart aggressively. Just take your time. Again, I'm just dampening it down, and I'm going to brush it all into place. So Amy wants a middle part, so we're going to go in and make sure that her part is straight. I have the hardest time doing middle parts. It's just like I gotta part it, I gotta go to the front of the head and check it out. Sometimes I make them sit in the mirror so I can make sure it's straight. But yeah, make sure that joint is straight, because if you don't, you're gonna regret it later. What's so bomb about this spray bottle? Look at all this spraying I'm doing and not one drip down her face. With the stream flow, it just drips everywhere and it's messy. But this right here is lit. So I'm going to go in with the Eco Styler Gel, the olive oil one. Like I said, I didn't put it all throughout the hair because she still had a little gel on there after her detangling. But for the top, you want to make sure that the top is secure. All throughout her hair is already going to be secure because it's going to be locked in that ponytail. But you want to make sure at least the hair that's laying is laid. As you can see, I also pulled a little bit of hair out for the sideburns. or tendrils, whatever area you from, you're gonna call them what you want. But I pulled that out just to give it a little pizzazz. And now I'm getting ready to secure it with a really large ponytail holder. Sometimes to help you smooth that pony and get the ponytail holder around it, you might need to just use two of them. But mine is big like a headband, so it helped me a lot. But that's just a little hack for you. If you're a naturalista, I'm pretty sure you know all of the hacks, so that's that. Now I'm just going to take a little more Eco Styler gel and I'm going to hook her edges up. Baby hair is not mandatory. I'm not trying to make it seem like she got to have edges, but this is what she wants. So it's going to be subtle and it's going to be cute. Now I'm just going to add some Sanex strips to hold that in place and lock them waves and everything down while I do her ponytail. A lot of people ask me about this paper and I think it's hilarious. It's just something stylish used to hold the hair down. It's like a paper scarf. But I'll put a link for this in the box just in case you want to get some at home, because it really does lay the hair flat. Next, I'm just going to take the remainder of her hair and put it in a braid, and then I'm going to twirl it into a bun. So now I'm taking Soft Twist Hair by a brand called Made, spelled M-A-Y-D-E. And this hair was so soft and easy to work with, and it was $7. It was $7. Like, people just like, where'd you get the hair? What type of hair is that? And all of that. It's synthetic hair for $7, and I just felt like it matched her texture really well, so I decided to grab it. I'm going to take a ponytail holder and I'm going to loop it through and lock it just so that I can attach this hair to her bun. Now, I made her bun round so you can see why. Starting from the bottom up, you're going to put the ponytail holder on so that the hair can drape over the bun. That's going to serve as the foundation for the first bubble of this bubble ponytail. Once you gauge how much hair you're going to need to cover the bun, you're going to take a piece of hair from the ponytail, and then you're going to just wrap it around and create a bubble as tight as you can. So some people put rubber bands on, but I find that it's hard to like double the rubber band, and you really need it to be tight to give it that bubble effect. I don't like when it's just loose and just hanging there. You want to pull that piece of hair around super strong, and you're just going to lock it into place with a bobby pin. You also want to make sure that you fluff it, each bubble, because tying the hair around it kind of brings the hair in. So you want to fluff it, especially this one, because you have to cover the bun underneath. Once you have everything in place, just lock it down with some hairpins. If you're a hairstylist, make it a habit to ask the client if any of the pins are hurting them, because if not, later on the pin will ruin their whole day. Okay, I know y'all had really bad pins in y'all hair before, and it just ruins everything. Sometimes you end up taking the whole damn thing out just so that it'll stop hurting. So just be gentle with those, whether you're doing your own hair or somebody else's. Now, with locking it with a bobby pin, I like to put the pin underneath. That way you make sure that it's undetectable. Next, you're going to do the same thing again, except you don't have to cover a bun, so it's a lot easier. Just grab it where you want, take a piece of hair and wrap it around as tight as possible. Now, some people might want 3 bubbles in their bubble ponytail. Some people might want 8. So depending on how many you want, you're just going to make them closer together to make more bubbles. But if you want few, then you make them far apart. Now, the farther you go down the ponytail, the shorter the hair is going to be that you have to wrap around it. So what you want to do is wrap it once and then take another piece of hair and just double it and then pin it into place. Next, we're just going to remove the Sanex strips. So what you want to do with these is, if you're using these, you want to just tear them in the middle and then pull them back in the same direction that the hair is going. Especially if you have gel on the hair, because you don't want to risk messing up your little smooth slick back. You know what I'm saying? So just make sure that you pull the papers in the direction that the hair is going. Now we're just going to use the Glass Brilliant Shine. I just want to thank y'all so much for buying this stuff like this. I'm glad that you love it. I love it too. This and the serum are my favorites. I love everything, but these two are just the best sellers. So I just want to thank you guys again. And there you have it, a heat-free bubble ponytail. All you got to do is wrap this up every night and just rock out. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.